What you know what his name is? I forgot.
Rabbi Levitt, Pele Yoetz. Sorry.
What's Alan's name and his mother's name?
I don't remember.
Oh, you have to find out.
Where
is he now?
Home. His wife is looking after him. She's not in great shape either, but she's a nurse, or was a nurse.
I'm sure their children will be there. I'm sure.
But he's actually doing okay. He was checked out by Hatzalah, and they didn't take him in. They didn't feel like he needed to go to the hospital.
Oh, good. Okay.
He's just he's a little weak. He says his legs are weak, and he can't really walk. He's not really up to walking even with the walker right now. So he's just going to rest.
Wow. His legs gave out. He felt his legs weak, and he wouldn't. That's why he fell, or whatever. Okay. For Shlema, B'ez Hashem, Sok Shachar Yisrael, Amen, Amen. Okay. All right. So we just did the first paragraph here of Shir on page 336. And right. Okay, so the So there is a source even in Chazal that if someone has a very pleasant voice, good voice, like the voice of a chazan, we hear whatever anybody considers to be a pleasant voice for a chazan. The Chazal say that he should use. That's a gift that he has from Hashem. He has this gift from Hashem, and that it's a certain wealth that he has, and he should use that. He should use his voice, the Kvod Shemayim, to give honor to Hashem. That's the first thing that we hear from this Chazal that the Pele Yoetz is quoting. So he says that that's the Tanai, that it should be L'Shem Shemayim. And it's difficult for the person to do that, because he's oftentimes does it in order to please other people, which would seem to be a nice thing, to please people, right? To make them happy, to make them feel good, would seem to be a nice thing. There's a Gemara in Titus that says that who's the people in the who are b'nei olam haba, and it was said, oh yeah, these two clowns over here, because they're making people feel good, they're cheering people up, they're helping them to be in a good frame of mind, which is the proper frame of mind that one needs to do in order to be osik in Torah mitzvahs. and the person's sad, and the person's depressed, and the person doesn't feel like getting up out of his bed in the morning, that's not a good thing for Avodas Hashem, not at all. So, but anyway, so he says, he concludes at the end, you should try to see that he does this with Kol Shemayim, and if he could, if he pay attention to the words that he's saying, because Pele Yoetz is assuming, of course, that the song that he's singing is a song which is based upon the old Jewish songs. They always used to be basically Tehillim and Psukim in Tanakh, and would speak, like the Pele Yoetz says, to speak about Hashem's Chesed and Beit Mikdash and Kapar Savonos. But that would be a way to so if he's thinking about those things, of course and he's paying attention to what he's saying there, that's of course l'shem shamayim. That's a very good thing. That's the Kol Shemayim, that a person thinks about things like that. Yeah, when he's singing. Okay, that's the first paragraph. He's got more to say, and without further ado, we're going to go to the next paragraph. On the bottom of page 336, the halachic deciders. We go to Roy to continue the reading, please.
The halachic decisors already wrote that someone whose voice is not pleasing to his listeners should not sing out loud, because it will not be pleasing before Hashem. We require your grace. A singer should choose to sing the songs of David HaMelech in clear language and pleasantness. Will be very pleasing before God, because he chose David, his servant, and his songs from all of the songs in the world, since they are the words of the living God, which were said to David with divine inspiration. If Hashem has bestowed upon him a melodious voice, he should seize both and sing during the pre-dawn watch in the synagogue before the Shacharis prayer. For behold, it is written in Malachim to listen to the exaltation and the prayer. The sages in Brachas stated, in the place of exaltation there should be prayer. Rashi explained that prayer should be in a synagogue where songs and praises are said. Hear from this that one needs to recite songs and praises in the synagogue, especially on Shabbat and festivals. It is proper to increase singing in the synagogue.
Now this threw me, this first thing that he said over here. He doesn't say where it is that this is written in the poskim. The halachic deciders, somebody whose voice is not pleasing to his listeners should not sing out loud. Poskim should be she'ein kol arev v'shomim lo yishorer b'kol. Lo l'ratzon you lifnei Hashem. Why not? Because it says the chinecha be'in. They are on the from the words of the Chazal, which was the first the very first thing that Pele Yoetz said in this entry on Shir. The drasha of Chazal was Amru Rabbi Hussein Zechon Lebracha al pasuk. It's a pasuk initially. Kabed es Hashem mihoncha. Serve Hashem from your wealth. And the Chazal say, don't read it at mehoncha. Don't only read it mehoncha. Obviously, you're going to read it mehoncha. That's what it says in the pasuk. The Chazal don't mean to change the words of a pasuk, but they mean to say that another one of the shades of meaning that it has in the pasuk is that we understand that it means mechinecha. And so what that means is, the Chazal continue, she'im yesh lo kol orev yitain chinoi lifnei kono, likvod kono. If he has a pleasant voice, so that is called his grace. That's called, you should place that chen before his maker, to honor Hashem. That's what it says in the Chazal. So the poskim are saying that Pele Yoetz reports that it says chinecha. You need to have chinecha. That's the prerequisite in order to do shir before the people who are listening. L'kvod Hashem. So if he's not even able to put his chen, it's not chen, so then he shouldn't do it. He should refrain from doing it. Wow. Okay. Maybe it just doesn't mean that his voice has to be so fancy or melodious or anything, but it just needs to be that it doesn't strain people because it's too off key or not able to carry the niggin, or properly not able to say the words. Yes. Anyway, but he needs to have chen. He needs to have chen, and if he doesn't have that amount of chen, whatever that's defined as, so then according to the posting, that does not. He shouldn't. And is this referring to the chazan or even anybody in the? I mean, referring to the. I guess it's referring to the chazan, because otherwise, who else is who is singing over there? Doesn't mean the people in the congregation. Somebody that doesn't have a nice voice, he shouldn't raise his voice too loud. Nobody can hear him. He's not doing it. He's not doing it for anybody to hear. He's doing it to be mishtatev. I'm pretty sure it's talking about the chazan, or maybe the poskim would say only the chazan should be singing in a way that the people could hear. No, nobody else. I don't know. That's another subject. Okay. So, and he singles out the shiros v'sishpachos of David HaMelech, Ne'im Zmiros Yisrael, the sweet singer of Israel. If you want to know which songs you should sing, these are the ones. So this is interesting. He's talking about this. He's not talking about a chazan who's in the basic Knesset davening the nusach of the tefillah, because that's what the nusach is. What does that have to do with the spiros of David HaMelech? So it seems like he's now talking about someone he's just, I don't know, it's just like he's singing. like a singer. What does it say over here in the Lashon HaKodesh? V'yivchar lo l'shorer. Okay. I won't get into an arichas over here. Okay, so let's go to the next paragraph. And a round of applause for page 366. Hooray!
Hooray!
And now we go to Lou. Without further ado, please, every person should sing.
Every person should sing by his table appropriate songs for the order of the day. Each thing in its time is good. It is very important. This is a very important service of Hashem, which all of the supernal angels and all of the supernal hosts utilize. This is their service of Hashem. All of them open their mouths with song and melody, as we say in Yoetz. All creations of the world express song, as it is written in Pirkei Shira. The sages of each generation have already instituted songs, praises, and supplications in Hebrew and other languages by the thousands and tens of thousands. Whoever wants to take should come and choose to sing from them each day, according to his ability. It is a merit for him because he brings merit to the composers by disseminating their well springs of creativity. Their lips will quiver in the grave, and their merit will protect us.
Oh. Which songs is he talking about over here? Oh, like we say in Yoetz. The Yoetzros. The sages of each generation have already instituted songs, praises and supplications in Lashon HaKodesh, and even in other languages, by the thousands and tens of thousands. Maybe he means. I mean, I'm pretty sure that it would be included the zmiros that we have on Shabbos, because if you look at if you look into the matter, you'll see that the zmiros that we sing on Shabbos, the authors generally were tzaddikim and chachamim, and there's tremendous depth and meaning in their words. So that would certainly be, and he mentions over here Yoetz, as we say in Yoetz. Okay. And then on oh, I'm getting the message that my battery is running very low. Let me put in my battery. On Yom Kippur, do you have that? Do you have that minhag that on the night of Yom Kippur, everybody stays in the shul after Mariv and we sing those 7 shiros, and the last one is an Im Zmiros that we sing every Shabbos after the davening on Shabbos morning. So that would also, I would assume, be what he's talking about over here. Okay. So we see that there's a tremendous koach of shir that the Pele Yoetz is acknowledging that it is a great kavod to Hashem if it's done in the right way, and the words are words that was written by Chachamim and Tzaddikim. This is an important part of Avodas Hashem. Like the Chazal say, that the one who has this wealth, this chen of a kol orev, he's commanded to make use of it and to use it l'kvod kono. All right. And we go to the next paragraph, back to our resident Cohen. Oi, we had no Birkas Kohanim this morning. We had a minyan. There was so many people in the minyan. There was no Cohen.
Wow.
We had no Birkas Kohanim. And the whole we lost out.
Wow. Okay. So it says the Sefer Hasidim already wrote that someone who omits a krovetz, liturgical acrostic, that people are accustomed to say in a synagogue violates, do not trespass a boundary of old from Mishlei. And he is in danger of dying, heaven forbid. Therefore, every man must guard his soul, and even those piyutim, which people are accustomed to say in some places during the days of awe in the middle of the Yoetz, and it is befitting to eliminate this practice, should not be uprooted completely. Rather, they should be relocated and said after the reader's repetition of the silent prayer. It is good for a man to try and compose his own songs, praises, and petitions to the best of his ability. Then they will be beloved unto him, for a person desires one small measure of his own making more than a large measure he is given. Should not miss saying them each day. How fortunate is he, and how fortunate is his lot if he will merit that his songs are disseminated to the larger public. His righteousness will stand forever, and his lips will quiver in the grave. This is a gift of God according to the deeds of a man and the decree of his connection with his maker. God has already graciously bestowed his goodness upon me and given me the merit of composing a few timely supplications and songs. I have arranged in them in Beit Tefillati with heavenly assistance. Would that God be desirous of me and grant me the merit that my well springs of creativity will be disseminated, and I will also be built up by God's kindness.
Wow. Songs from the Pele Yoetz. Lu chafetz bi Hashem yizakeni, yifotzu mayanosai chutza. Yibaneh gam anochi bechesed keil. Wow. Okay, wonderful. So once again, anybody, if he goes to Manny's, you could ask Manny for a copy of this compendium over here, Beit Tefillati. No, see if he has it. I don't know if we have that. Okay. A round of applause for page 337. And now, on to page 338. And it's time for Roy to continue the reading, just as it is.
Just as it is good to thank Hashem and to sing songs and praises. In the opposite sense, there's a tremendous prohibition to sing Gentile and romantic songs, especially with wine. One who does so violates that which is written in Yeshayahu, they will not drink wine with song.
Ooh.
Due to our great iniquity, this plague has spread in several places, especially among young and older men and their social celebrations. This is their foolish way, to sing Gentile and romantic songs. Woe unto the eyes which see such a thing, and woe to the ears which hear such a thing. Our sages in Sutta already said, an ear that hears music should be uprooted. Moreover, they said, if there is music in the house, there will be destruction in the house. The common people do not know that there is a prohibition or its severity.
Oh, so it seems as though this Gemara would be talking about music that is it's not rooted in thanking or praising Hashem or Binyan Beis Hamikdash or Kapar Savonos or things of that the proper avodas of Hashem. I guess that's what it's referring to. Do we have time to look up this Gemara?
Yes.
Let's take a look at this Gemara, and maybe I'll bring a Sefer Yeshaya as well.
Okay, so
So I have to Sefer Yeshaya.
Okay.
48b.
I don't have a sota.
Oi, come out. Okay, so the pasuk in Yeshaya 24, chapter 24. Verse 9. Oh, this. Okay. Yeah, this chapter is very foreboding. Catastrophic events foretold in this parak referred to Milchamas Gog Magog before Yemos HaMashiach. Radak says it's referring to the Assyrian conquest of Asaras Hashvatim, Malchus Yisrael, and Golos Asaras Hashvatim, the exile of the 10 tribes. Anyway, so we go to Pasuk Tes. It says over there, Bashir lo yishtu yain yemar shecha l'shosav. Bashir lo yishtu yain. With song they shall not drink wine. Intoxicating drink, shechar, yemar, will be mar, be bitter to those who drink it. What is this talking about? In other words, this is talking about what's going to happen after the fallout of this cataclysmic event over here. Rav Schwab actually says, he starts his discussion over here in the Pasuk 4, verse 6. In the following Pasuk, the Navi returns to the subject of a world catastrophe. If this is not a description of a nuclear catastrophe, what else could be? Nevertheless, we cannot presume to know this for sure. Wow. Okay. So that's that. And now to the Gemara in Sota. More in Sota, we're looking for on 48b. The lashon of the Gemara over there is.
No, I did not find it. Let's see.
Udna, Deshama Zimra, Teaker. Udna is the ear. Deshama Zimra, that hears Zimra, song. Teaker should be uprooted. What is that referring to? Zimra Babesa, song in a house. Churba Basofa. At the end, it's going to be destroyed. Oy vey, what is this talking about? Memphis on the base. Let's see if we can find it over here.
No.
Ooh. Wow. Where is it?
I
Anybody see it?
I don't see it.
You don't see it, huh?
No, I'm on my second through this. I can't.
I hope we don't have another case of a misquote over here. I'm looking in my Lashon Kodesh, and they also say Sota Memches on the base. I didn't spot it. Not yet. No, that's. Oh, I see a Rashi over here that says L'chorba on the right-hand column,
Oh,
about a third of the way up. That's the word that we're looking for. So 1 second. What that means is that it's not Tosfos over here. It's just Rashi, and
oh, this is all Rashi.
Shimon Yishmael. Rabbi Shimon Shahaya Nasi Rabbi Yishmael Ben Elisha Kohen Gadol Shaharagtam Malchus Yavon. No, it wasn't Malchus Yavon. That's a mistake. It's Malchus Edom. There's a note over there. Looks like they're going to change it. One second. I think somebody's. Okay.
I think we've finished.
Okay. We're finished. Time.
Think so. Well, let's
Okay.
go over it.
All right. We don't want to send our Cohen away late. It says Kohanim's reasons. Kohanim's reasoning. The Gemara says.
That's